You are shifting through different parallel realities. Think of it like that of a television set. Television set, we know that if there's a channel 1, there's channel 2, there's channel 3. You can tune right now using your remote to channel 1, to channel 2, or to channel 3. And even though when you tune, you then perceive of channel 1, channel 2, or channel 3, you know that they all exist right here, right now. At the same moment, it's just simply your perception has shifted as you use the remote to shift to that specific channel. Now, when we talk about moving through parallel realities, what quantum physics shows us is that everything exists here and now. And everything in our reality is vibrating at a certain frequency. Now, what happens, and even think about this, by the way, your past, you can remember the past using your mind, using memory, but the past, when it was the past, it was this moment right now. You're only using your mind to project yourself into a memory. When you imagine the future, you're imagining using your mind. The future exists right here, right now. It's just that your perception is changing as you are shifting. Now, what we think of as movement is the shifting through different parallel realities. Now, think of this as a movie strip. You can have a movie strip and you can stretch it out. And you can see on a movie strip that this is a frame, this is a frame, this is a frame, this is a frame. These are all separate frames of reality. But if they move and vibrate fast enough through with light shining through it, it will look like one fluid movement like this. Now, because of this movement, what we can become aware of is what our vibration is, knowing that the parallel reality, because everything exists here and now, every possible reality you can imagine already exists. Therefore, you don't have to create it. It's about energetically tuning to it using your remote. When we talk about manifesting to a parallel reality, realize everything exists here and now. What we think of as movement is through the different shiftings through different parallel realities. And they say we're shifting billions of times per second through different parallel realities. I thought that was like BS when I first heard it, but think about it. If every reality is a different frame, and movement is the shifting, time is the shifting and movement through these different parallel realities, and think of it, like if there's a fly over here or a cat over here that's walking, like this cat maybe over there, it walks a little bit different direction. Every little micro movement in reality is a separate frame of reality. Just like on a movie strip analogy, every little frame may look very, very similar. This is very similar to this, but it's still a very separate frame. Now, realizing they all exist here and now, your job is to energetically tune to the version of you that is the ideal version of you. And I also recommend really focusing on the feeling of this. So here's the formula. Now, let's also bring in this understanding of the hologram a little bit deeper. We have an energetic field around our body, and what science also shows us is that there's 15 million bits of information around us at any moment. We only perceive of 40 bits of information. So, what if the 40 bits of information that we are paying attention to, the 40 bits of information we see are the information that's in our energy field, that's within what we believe to be true? What if every time you meet other people in your lives, there's many parallel versions of the people you meet, but you only perceive of the 40 bits of information that are active in your field? Now, this is interesting because this means when you go and you meet someone in your life, and I've had this happen to me before, by the way, where I'm in a very high vibe state, every person I meet with, I pull out the high vibe version of themselves because of the energetic state that I'm in. It's contagious. So literally, the 40 bits of information of the other people I experience are of the higher quality, a higher vibration, because I'm in a high vibration. Think of it. Parallel version of you, parallel versions of everyone else, and the 40 bits out of the 15 million bits of information that you perceive of are the ones that are active within your frame of reality, active within your energy field. Now, this puts a whole new spin on what reality actually is. Because what quantum physics and what different traditions have been saying for thousands of years. that all the outer is a reflection of the inner. The parallel versions of you, the parallel versions of other people. Literally, there's other versions of the people that you experience, but you get the ones that are the 40 bits of information that are active in your field. So this means that instead of trying to change and try to manifest something on the outside inside, all that's required is to change the remote channel. So the version of me that's full-time on YouTube already existed. It was just on a different channel. I tuned to that channel with my thoughts, my feelings, my actions, my choices, and my beliefs, and that became my reality. So this is the power of everything I'm sharing, is that your remote is like your field, and your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, and your choices are what determine the frequency of what you actually tune to. So who are you being? Who do you believe you are? Now, I believe one of the most powerful processes for this is learning the power of meditation, because meditation allows you to connect to your field. It allows you to become familiar with, as Joe Dispenza always says, the word meditation means to become familiar with. It allows you to become familiar with the old thoughts, feelings, actions, choices, and beliefs so that you can observe them and let them go, and to become familiar with the new you, the parallel reality version of you that already exists, so that you can energetically tune to it. So this is the power of manifesting using parallel realities. It comes with the awareness that everything exists here and now, and that you energetically tune to these different parts by tuning your remote, which is your beliefs, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, and your choices. Now, when you shift your vibration, everything in your life changes. If you want a meditation for raising your vibration to a new level and to calibrate your current level of consciousness, go to the link below, check out that quiz, get that meditation that's personalized for you so that you can elevate your vibe to a new level, and understand that this is all about your energy.